I'm not the only one who has noticed that the Israeli government is bombing the places where they tell the residents that they should evacuate to. It's kind of obvious that the Israeli government is having uh, Palestinian people move to certain areas, and then they bomb those areas after the area is dense enough with people to make it easier to kill a large amount of people at once.
Desperate residents of Khan Yunis flee on foot, carrying what they can of their belongings. On Monday, Israel ordered people out of swathes of the main southern city in the Gaza Strip. As they left, bombs fell on areas still described as safe. Many are being displaced for a second or third time since the war broke out on October 7th. Hamdi Zahir from northern Gaza says he sheltered for a month in the Ashifa hospital, then was ordered south to the safe areas they're now being told to evacuate. Send us to the grave and be done with it, he says.
Yeah, they're psychologically torturing these people by telling them to move to various locations just to bomb those locations. The Israeli government is just truly evil.
Some 80% of Gaza's 2.3 million people have now been made homeless, in an Israeli bombing campaign that has reduced much of the crowded coastal strip to a desolate wasteland. Israeli forces largely captured the northern half of Gaza in November. Since a week-long truce collapsed on Friday, they have pushed deep into the southern half. This house in Khan Yunis was struck overnight. Nisreen Abdulmoti lives next door with her daughter and 2-year-old baby.
They told us to move from the north to Khan Yunis, since the south is safer. And now they've bombed Khan Yunis. Even Khan Yunis is not safe now. And even if we move to Rafah, Rafah is not safe either. Where do they want us to go?
And even if they were to go to UN shelters, the Israeli government would just start bombing those shelters as well. Where are Palestinians supposed to go for safety if the Israeli government is just going to bomb those places that are designated as safe?
The parts of Khan Yunis people were ordered to leave were home to more than 350,000 people before the war, the UN says, not counting the hundreds of thousands who crowded in to take shelter from the bombs. Medical officials in the enclave say Israel's bombing has killed more than 15,500 people, with thousands more missing and feared buried under the rubble. Israel launched its assault to annihilate Hamas in retaliation for the October 7th attack by its gunmen, who killed 1,200 people and seized 240 hostages, according to Israeli tallies.
They're supposed to be fighting Hamas, yet, 15,899 innocent Palestinians have been murdered by the Israeli government. That is not a fight against Hamas. That's a fight against the innocent Palestinians. Besides the number of Palestinians that have been kidnapped, the number of Palestinians that are displaced and homeless, the number of Palestinians that are just injured and disabled. This is a war against the Palestinian people.